President Donald Trump has formally broadcast the redesignation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. This is even as there is a report by the New York Times that the United States military have presented plans for potential action in Nigeria, and that is what we're going to talk about in this video. You know that Donald Trump, using his Truth Social, redesignated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, CPC. He did that through his Truth Social handle, which was also republished in his Twitter account, and it went viral all over the world. Now, Trump has formally made a broadcast of that tweet to reiterate his determination to protect Christians against Christian genocide in Nigeria. So you're going to watch the formal broadcast. I'm going to show you the formal broadcast that the president published on his Facebook page, because this channel will follow Trump on all his social media handles. So he has just released a video of his formally declaring Nigeria a country of particular concern through a broadcast, where he reiterated the things that was contained in the True Social statement that he put out, redesignating Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Now he has made it formal. It is now a document of government. Watch.
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
That was President Donald Trump formally addressing Americans in a video redesignating Nigeria as a country of particular concern, and saying that he's going to work with lawmakers like Riley Moore to ensure that killings in Nigeria is stopped. Now, beyond that video, latest information from the New York Times is that Trump is not slowing down on this matter, as the New York Times reported that the United States military has submitted contingency plans for potential strikes on Nigeria, following a directive from President Donald Trump to prepare for possible action over alleged Christian genocide in Nigeria. Now, the New York Times reports that the US Africa Command has drawn up and sent its options to the Department of War this week upon the request of the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. According to the report by the New York Times, which was published on Wednesday, the contingency plan from the African Command included 3 options: heavy, medium, and light. Each was designed to allow for controlled escalation. Each was designed to allow for a controlled escalation. The New York Times reported that the military officials disclosed that the heavy option presented by the command is the most forceful military response the U.S. could take against Nigeria. It involves sending an aircraft carrier group to the Gulf of Guinea off the Nigerian coast and using fighter jets or long-range bombers to strike targets deep inside northern Nigeria. According to the report, let me read this again from the New York Times. It involves sending an aircraft carrier group to the Gulf of Guinea off the Nigerian coast and using fighter jets or long-range bombers to strike targets deep inside northern Nigeria. Now, for the medium option, the command suggested using drone strikes against militant camps, bases, convoys, and vehicles in northern Nigeria. Now, according to the report, U.S. Predator and Reaper drones have a capacity to loiter for hours before striking. Meanwhile, other U.S. intelligence assets will build up targets, patterns of life to enable precise, timely strikes, the New York Times reports. Military officials told the New York Times that the light option will center on partner-enabled operation with the U.S. military and State Department supporting Nigerian government forces to target Boko Haram and other Islamic insurgents responsible for attacks, kidnappings, and killings of civilians. The officials said the primary goal of the plan is to strike Islamist militants in northern Nigeria, protect Christians from armed violence, and to end the decade-long insurgency in the country. That is the latest report, as was carried by the New York Times, that Trump is not slowing down on the threat of taking military action in Nigeria to stop Christian genocide in Nigeria. So the plans to take action in Nigeria has been presented as demanded by Trump, and the Secretary of War has received it, and things are moving so fast that I think even the Nigerian government is feeling it. The Nigerian government is feeling the heat. That's why there is all kinds of meetings. Recently the president met with a Catholic bishop, and AD's spokesperson of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was mocking Tinubu that he's now meeting with the real bishops after the fake bishop that the APC that endorsed APC. You know about the fake bishop saga that time when they say fake bishops have endorsed Muslim ticket. It trended in Nigeria. But I don't know what do you make out of the story that the U.S. military has submitted a contingency plan for potential strikes on Nigeria, following a directive from President Donald Trump to prepare for possible action over Christian genocide in Nigeria. And the report by the New York Times said that the U.S. African Command has drawn up and sent its option to the Department of War based on the request by Secretary Pete Hegseth. Secretary Hegseth was directed by President Donald Trump, who is the Commander-in-Chief, to prepare for war in Nigeria to stop Christian genocide. So everything is ready, from all indication, to take action. That's what this New York Times report is saying, that everything is ready. The contingency plan, and from what you have heard, there are 3 options they have talked about. One of them is heavy, medium, and light. Okay? Heavy, medium, and light. The first one is the heaviest one. It means that they are going to send aircraft carrier group to the Gulf of Guinea off the Nigerian coast and use fighter jets or long-range bombers to strike targets deep inside Nigeria. And if you look at this, and remember that there was a trending video of the governor of Zamfara State saying that we know where these terrorists are, we know their movements, in an interview. Therefore means that if the governors in some of these states that are the epicenter of the insurgency knows their movement, the movement of these terrorists, you can therefore know that America will be able to pinpoint where their movement, okay? And you can see that they have a drone that can wait patiently for a long time, monitoring before taking actions, okay? Because the report by the New York Times said that US Predator and Reaper drones have a capacity to loiter for hours, so it will be roaming around for hours before striking. So it means that it will be roaming around for a long time. And when it means these guys that are moving on motorcycles, moving on whatever they are moving in convoys, you'll be able to pick them out and take them out. So all kinds of strategies have been put in place to handle the business of helping Nigerian government to deal with the issue of insecurity in our country. I don't know what you think about this. Do you support the Americans coming in to take care of the business? Or do you think that working with the Nigerian government is going to also be the best option? Because the report by the New York Times also talk about the fact that there is an option under the light where America may want to partner. He said military officials told New York Times that the light option will center on partner-enabled. That's the light option. The light option means they will work with Nigeria, the light option. Okay? But do you think that Trump will agree to work in that light option where he will work with Nigerian government when he has already said that disgrace country? He don't seem to have confidence in the leadership of Nigeria. That option, Trump may not go with it, but I don't know. It can only be speculative at this level. But whatever is your position on Donald Trump having his Secretary of Defense received the plan to take action, military action in Nigeria, whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.